If you've heard the claim that the Quran is bursting with scientific miracles, congrats. You've stumbled upon one of Islamic apologetics' greatest hits. The pitch: the Quran reveals facts no 7th century Arab could have possibly known. Sounds pretty mind-blowing, right? But here's the catch: if the science proves it's divine, then the blunders prove the opposite, and that's where the whole argument crashes and burns. Take embryology, for instance. Muslims often point to Quran 23:12-14, claiming it describes the stages of embryonic development with knowledge far beyond its time. But hold on, about 1,000 years before Muhammad, Aristotle wrote an entire book on embryology, laying out the stages in detail. Then Galen, a Greek scientist, came along 500 years before Muhammad and took it even further, explaining how bones and flesh develop. So Muhammad wasn't exactly breaking new ground here, he was just recycling old ideas. To make matters worse, the Quran's version isn't even accurate. It claims bones are formed first, then clothed with flesh, but modern science shows bones and flesh develop at the same time. Far from miraculous, the Quran's take is both outdated and scientifically wrong. Compared to what Aristotle and Galen already knew, it looks downright primitive. Let's look at a few more claims. Muslims often argue that the Quran predicts the Big Bang in Surah 21:30, which says, "Have not those who disbelieve known that the heavens and the earth were of one piece and we parted them?" And to top it off, they claim that this verse shows miraculous biological insight by adding, "We made every living thing out of water." The claim, Muhammad couldn't have known about the Big Bang or that water is essential for life, so the Quran must be from Allah. But as usual, just digging into the text shows otherwise. The verse actually says, "Have not those who disbelieve known that the heavens and the earth were of one piece, then we parted them." So no, it's not talking about the Big Bang singularity. It's more like a remix of Genesis 1:6, where God separates the heavens and the earth. Nothing new. But if this was supposed to describe the Big Bang, it's a pretty terrible description. The Big Bang wasn't about a lump blowing up, there wasn't even matter yet, and Earth formed billions of years after. As for the water bit, it's hardly miraculous to notice that life needs water, especially when you live in the desert. Plus, Aristotle recorded that Thales believed that the nature of all things is water, and Anaximander said that life came from the sea, so the idea that life depends on water was already known well before Muhammad. Another popular claim is that the Quran miraculously reveals the origins of iron, saying that it was sent down from the heavens in Surah 57:25. This would have been well before it was known that meteors containing iron fell to the earth. But here's the thing, this isn't exactly breaking news. The ancient Egyptians referred to iron as the metal of heaven, and the Babylonians used similar terms. In fact, all the elements on Earth originally came from outer space, not just iron. So by singling out